Hello, today I'm going to talk about emotion, in particular emotional connectors. That is, instead of just having factual exchange in conversations, my wife is here, you are here, I lost my wallet, we are going on vacation. This just factual exchanges. You can inject emotion into it by using emotional conversational connectors, and these show the other person that you actually care about what you're talking about and that you're personally involved, and these really make a conversation alive. And I noticed that lots of people forget to learn these and use these when they're studying any foreign language, not just Czech, and they can really help you to connect to another person. So I'll jump right in. So in no particular order here. Here's just a random example of them, and I encourage you to look up more of your own. So, ke své hrůzu, to my horror, ke své hrůzu, můj šéf řekl, že já musím pracovat příští víkend. So, to my horror, my boss said that I have to work next weekend. If I just said, my boss said I have to work next weekend, you're not showing anything about your personal feeling, but to put in front of it, ke své hrůzu, můj šéf řekl, že da 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 da. It really shows that you care about it. So, dostal jsem šok, když, I got a shock when. Dostal jsem šok, když ukradli mi peněženku. So I got a shock when they stole my wallet. So you can just say ukradli mi peněženku, but that they stole my wallet, but it's just a fact again. But dostal jsem šok, když ukradli mi peněženku. Let's think. Yeah, you can actually, what I want to say here is that even though these are conversational connectors, you can use a lot of these just on their own when somebody else says something. Perhaps a friend is telling a story that you were involved in, and rather than you just sitting on the sidelines, you can throw some of these in. So somebody is saying that your boss said that you have to work next weekend, and you can say, "Oh no, yes, ke své hrůzu," to my horror. Or somebody says that something bad happens, and you can say, "Ano, dostal jsem šok, I got a shock." So pobavilo mě, když. It amused me when. So pobavilo mě, když moje žena byla opilý, my wife was drunk, or whatever. Or somebody says, somebody's asking you about some situation, you can say, "No, pobavilo mě," it amused me. So you don't have to necessarily have the connectors on the end of them. So, je úžasné, že. So, it is amazing that. Je úžasné, že takové dobré víno je tak levné. So it's amazing that such a good wine is so cheap. Something like that. Or even if you're drinking the wine, you can say, je úžasné, it's amazing. You see, you can show emotion on its own. Jsem potěšen, že jste tady se mnou, that you're here with me. Jsem potěšen, že jste tady se mnou. I'm pleased that you're here with me. Or jsem velmi, very much, or very. Jsem velmi potěšen, že jste tady se mnou, that you're here with me. Or you can just say, if something happens, jsem potěšen, I'm pleased. So putting some life into it. Or imagine somebody's asking you your opinion on something and you're stuck for the words. Oh, I don't know what the words are in Czech. So you can, instead of saying, you can pretend you're thinking, and then you can say, váhám, protože. So I'm hesitating because. So they ask which one you want. You can say, Váhám, protože já vůbec nejsem si jistý. I'm hesitating because I'm not at all certain. While you're thinking of the words, a bit of a trick there. Škoda. There's a Czech car maker. I'm sure you've heard of it's in English called Skoda, but in Czech the actual word is Škoda, which is actually a man's name. Škoda, Škoda. So Mr. Škoda, Pan Škoda, was the owner of this car company. But it actually means pity or a shame, a pity. So he's actually called Mr. Pity. So the name of those cars is Pity. So Škoda, že. It's a pity that. Oh, škoda, že moje žena tady není. It's a pity that my wife isn't here. Or if somebody's telling you some bad news, you can just go, škoda. Škoda just means what a pity, it's a pity. Or to je taková škoda. It's such a pity. To je taková škoda. It's such a pity, such a shame. To je taková škoda, že tady není. It's such a shame that he or she isn't here. To je obrovské štěstí, že. It is extremely lucky that. To je obrovské štěstí, že máme lístky, that we have tickets. And so on. Or if somebody says something to you, of course you could just say to je štěstí, it is lucky, but obrovské, it means gigantically or extremely, really emphasizes it. Jsem velmi vděčen, že. I am very grateful that. Jsem velmi vděčen, že jste tady se mnou again, that you're here with me. Or somebody gives you something and you can say, oh, jsem vděčen, I'm grateful. Or jsem velmi vděčen, I'm very grateful. Děkuji moc krát za dárek. Thank you very much for the gift if someone's given you something. Jsem velmi vděčen za dárek. Děkuji mnohokrát. I'm very grateful for the gift. Thank you very, very much. So again, you can just use the emotions and then put je, that, or protože, because, and so on, and add them to sentences you're going to say to inject emotion, or you can just use them on their own, just to show that you're actually personally involved and have feelings about something. So that's emotional connectors. Look out for them yourself. Take note when you hear them in conversations, jot them down, and use them yourself. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.